Hello my friends, and welcome to a new series I like to call I Hate You, I Hate You, I Hate You, where I end up playing one of the hardcore Minecraft mod packs. This one is called the Terra Firma mod pack, and it is rough. I can definitely put it that way. With that said, let's go ahead and create a new world. You will see I've already tried a couple, and Death Becomes Us, I named it that just because this mod pack just makes me want to tear my hair out. Like I said, the name of the series is I Hate You, I Hate You, I Hate You. So we'll delete these, and then just generate a new world. I'll just call it what I always do. And I was playing around with seeds for the world, and I've always gotten good luck with using this seed. It usually generates some interesting terrain. I don't know, like, unfortunately this mod pack you almost have to create several worlds over and over again just to get, I guess, resources that are close to you, because this is not your typical Minecraft experience, hence the hardcore mod pack. So let's wait for it to generate the terrain and we'll be back. Oh my god, and we spawned in the water. That's never good. Unfortunately, that seed failed me. So this is the Terra Firma mod pack. Basically, like, I almost don't even have time to, like, talk, but basically what you have to do is, the collection in this is not just simply, like, hit a brick, get a brick. Like, oh, well, okay, I take that back, the sand was easy. Damn you! But, like, other stuff, like rock and everything, you could normally just make a stick or a wooden pickaxe and easily be able to collect it, but that's not the way it works in this game. There's something called Flint Knapping, where you actually have to, well, for some reason this stick, okay, there we go. Yeah, I think it's just world generation is making things a little bit laggy right now. But yeah, in order to make tools, you have to do something called Flint Knapping. So I have to actually find rocks, like these, all over the place. And let me find another one. Oh, and trees, the leaves are not physical objects. You can actually pass through them. They slow you down a bit, but, I mean, you can't use them to build, unfortunately. So we'll get a couple more of these, and really quickly, I need to start building tools, because the first day is kind of a pain and very, very dangerous. So I will show you how to do that. Basically, you grab a bunch of rocks, and then with them in your hand, right-click, and this is called Flint Knapping, where basically you can construct the tools by clicking away all the individual squares, and you eventually construct a tool head. And right now I'm making the stone axe head. By the way, all of these are actually in NEI, so don't worry about not knowing, like, what they are. Like, you can actually go to, it's page 64 for me, and look up all the different recipes for how to make all of these different tools. So it's not that big of a deal. But this also has a hardcore questing book, so we can actually go ahead and open up the Survivalist Quest line, and you have to collect all the different rocks starting off. I've got sticks, but I don't have any... Oh wait, I guess this is any type. How many of those do I need? I need 10. So once I get 10 rocks, I'll have completed that part of the quest. But also, you can see right here, the crafting grid is smaller, and you cannot make this larger until you get to a metal stage with your tools. And it gets really complicated. Right now, let me just concentrate on getting some wood and building a really quick shelter, and then I will be right back. Alright, and we're back. I've collected some wood, basically to make a simple shelter. Unfortunately, you'll see one of the major issues with this game. All the blocks in this mod pack are affected by gravity. So let me get out the shovel I made really quick. And like I said, it's made with the knapping. Oh, of course that's slate. Hold on. And that's slate. Well, I can actually demonstrate if I get a few pieces of dirt. Alright, here we go. Basically, all objects are affected by gravity, so when I place this dirt on top of that, it won't stay on there. So you can't just build a simple shelter, like, out of dirt in order to survive the night. And the only blocks you can really get immediately in the game that will allow you to survive are like the logs from trees. Now, because you don't have any way to process them, like if I take these logs and put it in the crafting area, they don't turn into like any of the wood planks. You basically need to get a saw first before you can process them. So really, you just kind of have to build a simple shelter out of pine logs. Well, that's all I have right now anyways. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set up something really quickly, because you have to make sure to use your time wisely throughout the day, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, the nights get extremely dangerous. Oh wait, that's 3, 4, okay. Yeah, but I'm gonna build a simple shelter, and then show you how to gather a couple more supplies. Actually, I can show you right now. I made these stone knives, and anytime you get the tall grass, you can hit it with a stone knife, and it'll give you a piece of straw. And this is actually very important, because you need this for multiple different recipes, and basically you need it in order to create any type of, I guess, smelting fire, or just help you with fire in general. Because fire is also different. You can't just make like a furnace. Oh, well, I'm not going to worry about that. The orientation is not important. My survival is more important. Alright. Basic shelter, basic shelter. I'm hurrying as much as I can because I want to try and at least get some basic food collected as well. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but I've got a green bar and a blue bar, and those go down extremely fast. They're your health and your water bar. It kind of reminds me of the Crash Landing mod pack, where basically what ends up happening is those both go down, but there's a really weird hunger system to where, let me see if I can remember which one. No, it's this one. Yeah, there are all the major food groups in the game, and you can see all these bars are going down. And while that's going down, it's making my maximum health, that 991, go down. So basically what you have to do is you have to try and keep all of these different like food groups as full as possible to keep that health bar maxed out. Otherwise you can get it down to like only 100, and basically you get insta-killed by these monsters. And all the mobs in the game are like way overpowered, especially early on. But hopefully I will find one of the dungeons and be able to show you an easy way to get yourself started really fast in the game. I also need to find some clay, because that's super important in this game. Clay is one of the resources you will be using constantly, and it basically will rocket you kind of forward as far as tools and everything. And oh my god, the day's already ending. I should have at least gotten torches going and all that. I should be alright with this. How many sticks do I have? Alright, in order to start fires, you need to make a fire starter. And you need the sticks. Basically what you do is drop 3 sticks on the ground, 1, 2, 3, and then right click the fire starter on it until it makes a fire pit. And this fire pit needs fuel, and that's another reason why you need the pine logs, because you can see right there, you put the fuel into this bar over here, and then the only way to make torches early on is to take sticks and light them on fire in your fire pit. So we're going to get some of those for, I think we'll get 8, just so I can put them all the way around the shelter. Light up the area a little bit and help with, oh god, it's dark really fast. I'm not even worried about position, I'm just trying to get it done. Just trying to get it done. Okay, and now we need to block this up. I don't have enough for a defense against spiders, unfortunately. And you can see on the mini-map, there is red all around my character. Like, there are mobs everywhere. I'm amazed that we haven't had any, like, zombies show up yet. Normally they swarm your buildings as quick as possible. Okay, so I got sticks, I've got straw. Can I do anything else? Not really. I can check out the quest while we're waiting on day. So I did manage to get at least 10 of the rocks, so we can claim the reward here. And I'm not really worried about the claim reward part of this quest, because it just gives you more rocks. But you basically keep... For those of you that haven't played it, this basically helps you kind of figure out what you're doing and gets you some early food for the beginning of the game, so I can at least finish the second quest. Like, I could get all of these different rocks. Oh god, I'm already being attacked. This better not be an early death. You can see how quickly this little stone knife is getting destroyed. What did he drop? Oh, a muscle from necromancy. Oh, that's another bad thing about this mod pack, is some of the items in this mod pack are not compatible because they're like the normal mods items. So, like, basically what you have to do is you have to make sure that all the items you're using are made specifically for Terra Firma craft. Otherwise, you kind of get screwed and you can't really progress on. Ooh, what's that? Spindle? I've never even seen these. I don't even know what that's used for. Oh, to make wool yarn. Yep, I have no idea how to get that. And there's a extra spot there. I just now realized that too. We're learning new things all the time, but let's see what we needed for this next quest on basic tools. We needed a hoe and a steel hammer. So, what are the recipes for that? For a stone hoe, it's... okay, just like that. And what do we need for the hammer? Okay, those should be pretty easy to make. So, let's see. Take out this one, this one, this one, and then... yeah, there we go. Stone hoe. And then a hammerhead. Actually, I totally forgot. There we go. 1 row, 2 row, and then... yay, we did it. We didn't waste any of our stone. And in order to finish that, I have to complete the... oh, why is that not going? Oh, there we go. I'll just leave them up there. I have to complete the tools in order to finish that quest. And that should be another one in the bag, and some basic food, because we really need it. This green bar is going down really quickly. I think we'll get soybeans, I guess. From what I've seen... oh, hey, we also already completed everything else. From what I've seen, soybeans are one of the best early like game items for food, because they give you protein, and that's basically what you would get from all of the meats, like if I was to kill a cow or something. But also, you can see right here, it shows an amount. There's 10 ounces out of 160 ounces. These soybeans and all the foods can stack. You can throw them all in your crafting table up here, and basically make it to where the amount goes up. You can see I'm getting weakness and mining fatigue because my food is pretty much all the way down. I did know that I would get at least some food for these quests, so it's not too bad. I'm not too worried. Unfortunately, I don't have a water source nearby, so that's kind of bad. Alright, so I got the lumberjack, and I get a reward bag and one of the saplings. Now, with the saplings, that's another issue. Every time you cut down one of these trees, you don't get saplings, so you can't replant them. And the trees are the things that are actually dropping all the sticks on the ground, to where if you destroy, like deforest an area, you're getting no more sticks, no more saplings, no more anything. So you have to be very careful about the way you treat resources. Alright, so rewards, we got a strawberry bush and tomato seeds. That's fantastic. I'm gonna have to plant that outside. Oh, also, like anytime you run into a bush or something like that, these things are seasonal. You can see there I'm looking at it, and this says late spring, early summer. That thing won't grow until that season in the game. And this mod pack actually runs on the seasons. Like, you'll actually be able to see the forest change as it ends up going to fall, as it goes to winter, as it goes to like spring and summer. You can see like the grass starts getting a little bit browner and all that good stuff. But yeah, and then the same with your foods. Like, this won't grow until that time, but at least we have it down and we'll be able to get some berries out of that. And then tomato seeds, it's simple. Use the hoe, you know, plant the seeds, done deal. But you cannot irrigate them early on, because you don't have a method of actually carrying the water like until much later in the game. So what was the other quest we needed? Or we finished? No need for matches. Okay, I got that one. I can get coal, but we're gonna save that. And we're starting to run into another problem too. The inventory space is really small, and again, because you can't break down pine wood logs in order to make the smaller pieces, you cannot... Well, basically, you need to be able to cut them into oak lumber with the saw. And that's the only way that you can actually make chests. So you basically are stuck with just this as your inventory space first off. So you ending up having to take priority and throw away things that you don't need because you just don't have any more space. But we'll do basic weapons too. I've already made a stone knife. We need to make a stone javelin. Luckily I remember the recipe for that because I've made crap tons of them. So it's 3 down here, 3 up here, and 3 right there. And unfortunately these stone javelins do not last long at all. Pretty much all of the stone tools don't last worth a damn. You need to make a crap ton of them, and that's another reason you do not want to deforest the area, because you're going to be using a lot of sticks. So we got the reward bag, and I'll go with oranges this time. There we go. Now Monster Hunter. I need to kill a total of 20 zombies, and this is one of those quests that refreshes over and over again, which is definitely a good thing because you get full hearts to give yourself some more lives, which, by the way, you actually only have 5 lives in this mod pack, and then that's it. Which isn't too bad. Like, that's better than some of them I've played. Like, Crash Landing wasn't as forgiving. A short defensive barrier. I'm gonna have to find out how to make cobblestone walls in this mod pack. And then cooked pork. I can do this pretty easily. I'm just gonna have to find a pig. What else? Little gray balls. Gray balls. It's like alien balls. Take your newly crafted shovel and go hunting for some clay. It can be often found along riverbeds and near large bodies of water. Easiest way to find large deposits of clay is look for the bright goldenrod flowers. See, I wish I would have known that sooner because that would have helped out. Some of these playthroughs... Oh, our fire pit's out? That's okay. Yeah, but some of these playthroughs I pretty much looked forever for clay and couldn't find it. Now that I know it's around goldenrod, that's going to be a lot easier. Alright, maybe I should wait a little bit longer for the enemies to despawn. Ah, screw it. We can't waste a day. I'm just going to keep going. Those are not goldenrod. But I will be back once I find some clay. Alright, and we're back. And I have found some clay. You can see there's a piece of goldenrod there. Unfortunately, there's a witch looking at me, and that's not cool. You can also see the water is actually pretty awesome. It flows the entire way. It doesn't just stop after a few bricks. It just keeps flowing, which is kind of an interesting mechanic. And this is actually necessary for the gold panning mechanic in this mod pack. But we'll just go ahead and dig up some of this clay, because I definitely need a bunch of this. Alright. Let's see, how much is this? And this works the same as the stone knapping mechanic. Oh, that's not clay. You basically break this down into molds, or you shape the clay into like pots and stuff, and it basically, you have to fire the clay in order to make those tools work for you. And I think that might be the last thing I show this episode. But, alright, that's probably enough. Also, my water bar is super low, and the only way early on to actually get a drink of water is you have to look for these cattails. And if you can find cattails near a source of water, and just with an empty hand right-click, you can actually drink the water. But you do not want to do this anywhere else, because like the ocean water and salt water will actually dehydrate you, and that's going to kill you pretty quick. Also, I need to make sure to eat that orange, because my food bar is going way down. Actually, you know what? I think I'll be right back. I'm going to see if I can find some food around here. Oh, crap. This is sweet, but it's not fully grown. Damn it. I'm really going to need some food before it goes nighttime again. Oh, wait. Cabbages. 99%. Come on. Yes. Mature cabbage. Cannot remember if you need to do this to... Okay. Another mature. 95. 92. Yep. I think that's all I'm going to get for cabbage, at least. Let's see if I can find anything else. And more cabbages. Yay! I'm going to be dining on cabbage for quite a while. Well, I guess it depends on how long this lasts me for. And there we go. Alright, back to the shelter. Oh, wait. I see something interesting in the distance. This is a dungeon, I believe. These are very important to find, too, because they are going to skyrocket your progression and help you out. Oh, crap. It's a fire beetle. These things suck. I beg to differ. Never mind. Gonna eat some cabbage really quick, because my food bar is way, way down. Ah, this piece of cabbage lasted forever. But yeah, these are dungeons. Basically, they look like nice houses. They're actually pretty good to set up shop in, as long as there's plenty of resources around them. But basically, in order to explore them, you just go straight down. And there's multiple levels to the dungeon, but we are not ready for that right yet. I have to get several other things set up before I can go down there without taking the risk of losing my life. So, like I said, I'm going to... Oh, why do I have a death point? I didn't die yet. It's probably from one of the other saves. But yeah, I'm going to head back to the shelter and chop down some trees really quick, and then be right back. Oh, and we're almost back, and I just realized there's some goldenrod right here. Yep, there's clay right there too. That was really close to the shelter. That's okay though, I need to find food and all that good stuff anyways. So now that we're back, I really need to get moving before the sun goes down. And where is it? Yeah, we don't have much time. So really quickly I'm going to dig a pit. And with the clay... Oh, I'm out of... Okay. Like I said, with the food, you can actually stack the food. And basically you put it all together, and it makes the white bar underneath it grow longer. And it's basically taken, and instead of having just a smaller amount, it just adds to the total amount of food that's in one section, which is absolutely necessary, like I said early on, just to save you space in your inventory. But right now, I need to make a few things out of clay. So we're going to make a clay vessel, which is your earliest form of storage, pretty much. And it's the way that you turn metals into molten metal. So we're going to make 2 of those. Going to make... I think it's like this. Ah, crap, I screwed it. Well, no, I got it right. Clay jug. And... what was the clay bowl? Darn it. Oh, wait, here we go. It's right here. Okay. I've got it, I believe. And then, like this. Yes, clay bowl. Oh, it gives you 2 of them. Nice. So... now, with these items, if you shift-click and then right-click in there, it will actually place them on the ground. And this is where all that, what is it? Straw comes into play. And you basically have to fire these items in order to make them usable items. So, you take the straw and right-click the straw until you have 8 in there. And then you do the same thing with the logs. You can put 8 logs on top of this, and then you take your fire starter and you begin the burning. Come on, burn. There we go. Now this is going to take 8 hours worth of game time, so that's the reason I started it now. So hopefully once the sun's back, that should be done firing all those clay items. But we need to get in our shelter really quick, and because I have all these extra pinewood logs, there's something interesting this mod allows you to do, which I really like, and again, it helps you save space. You shift-click and right-click, and you make log piles. And basically, if you right-click with an empty hand, you can see it gives you 4 slots, and each slot can actually hold 4 pine logs. So it's just a really cool way of storing logs in here, and I took 1 stack out, and you can actually fill it up just by right-clicking. And once it's full, it'll actually start another log pile right next to it. So you don't even have to worry about shift-clicking. But we're going to go ahead and just do it really quickly and get all this together. I've got zombies outside of my little hut here. Oh, those are special steam zombies. Brotherhood of the Steam Paladin? Oh, I've never seen these guys before. I don't know where they came from. One of the mods is it's the steam-powered mod. You can even see this Minotaur Punk has one of the digging tools from it. Oh my god, this is horrible. That's not a good start. But let's go ahead and get our fire going again. Just feel a little bit safer. And pretty much, I think that's it for this episode. I'm going to leave it there, and we will come back hopefully on the next day if I don't die from these rare Brotherhood of whatever guys. Oh my god, they're scary. We'll open the reward bag at least first, see what's in this one. Nothing, just more stone. That was worthless. Anyways, guys, I hope you're excited for the series. I don't know whether I'm going to have to rage quit it or not. Hopefully not, but it is one of the hardcore maps, so I may end up just dying over and over again and not being able to survive. Like, right now I'm just kind of stuck and can't do anything because, oh man. I mean, those guys do look pretty cool though. Brotherhood of Steam, Paladin. And I want their swords. But I really can't do anything about it. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the first episode. More to come. And take it easy.